Hi, and welcome to Dreamlike Hobbies. In this video, I'll be showing you how to speed paint a Chaos Space Marine of the Alpha Legion in a few easy steps to get them battle ready. The Alpha Legion is usually portrayed as a blue-green metal color with silver trim. These are the paints used in this guide. After the model is assembled, we prime it with Leadbelcher from a spray can. Then we will apply a wash of Nuln oil all over the model. It can be difficult for paint to adhere to metal primers, so a wash all over the model will help the paint apply better. Here I will use a large brush to get it done quickly, but be careful not to let any of the wash pool. This wash will dull down the metal color and provide shade in the recesses of the model. Now your model should look something like this. Once the wash is dried, we will apply a dry brush of chrome from Vallejo all over the model. This will bring back some of the shininess on the edges and spikes that were lost from the wash. This will increase the overall contrast of the model. I use an Army Painter Masterclass medium dry brush for this step. The next step is the most time-consuming step. We will apply the contrast paint Akhelian green on all the armor panels that aren't silver. I don't water down the contrast paint, but I do try to make sure that I don't have too much paint on the brush, so I'm able to control the amount of paint that goes onto the model. Here I use a size 2 brush, which I find gives good control. And don't worry, if you make mistakes along the way, we'll clean them up in a later step. With the armor panels painted, your model should already look close to being done, with only a few steps left. Now we move on to the contrast paint Black Legion. This goes in the parts between armor plates. Also applied to the leather belt and the gun holster. Black Legion is a contrast paint that covers well, so give it a nice coat. And remember the front thingy and the hair. And also paint the axe handle. This is what happens when you add Black Legion to an Alpha Legion model. The next step is adding white to our plasma pistol. This is done so we later can come back and add color to it. Any white paint will do, but I'm using cold white from Vallejo. It doesn't matter if you overspill the white, because that'll just add to the glowing effect that we're going for. While that dries, we move on to one of my favorite paints ever, Volupus Pink. This is added to any chaos eyes or what have you on the model. And onto the character's own eyes. Now we add Gryph-hound orange to the white we painted earlier on the plasma pistol. Now we clean up any overspill of the Akhelian green onto the silver with our Vallejo chrome and add some edge highlights if necessary to enhance the details missed by our dry brushing. For the final step, we will use Incubi darkness to add some highlights to the hair. That finishes painting the model, and after completing the base, this is our final product. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments, and thank you for watching.